Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for the month of April 2016. Definitely not the week, the month. This month you start off with the King of Clubs, which is you, Sagittarius, which is really nice. Whenever you show up as your own sign, it really kind of gives you a position of strength. It allows you to get a lot done, gives you a lot of energy, makes you want to do the things that you want to do, and kind of gives you a little kick. So that's really nice. I really like when people show up as their own sign. It's also great for setting goals, and even better, setting standards and setting up ways to reach your goals instead of just setting the goal and forgetting about it. So a lot of you could be doing a lot of like goal setting, thinking about goals, thinking about where you want to be, thinking about the future, and planning all of that out. But also really examining your resources at the same time, and really figuring out if you have enough to get to where you want to go, how to get to where you want to go, and what you have to do to get there. So a lot of you could be doing that under this card as well. Next, you have the Six of Hearts, which is a great card. On one hand, this can represent you meeting somebody who is like absolutely perfect for you. You have like meeting up with somebody on like a mind, body, spirit level and really plugging in with somebody who makes you really happy. So love is definitely on the table. You even have somebody here coming up potentially in love for those of you that are single. But this can also represent you finally being able to put energy into things and get it back equally, if not better. So the Six of Hearts comes up usually when we put energy into things and we don't get it back. So it's really nice when we have this card because now it's like you can put energy into those things that you're working on, no matter where that is in your life, love, work, finances, whatever, and you can finally get a return on that energy. So I really like when the Six of Hearts shows up. Next, you have the Queen of Hearts, so a lot of you could be experiencing somebody coming in as a Queen of Hearts. It could be male or female. I don't attach sex to my cards. They would be very intuitive, possibly also a water sign coming in the form of love, so a lot of you could be experiencing that. Also, this can represent sometimes your mother coming in. So if anybody comes in and offers you mothering advice or anything that seems like compassionate advice that your mother would give you, it would definitely be advice you'd want to listen to. I always say when the Queen of Hearts comes up, it's a great time to listen to your mother or anybody who gives compassionate advice. It would be advice well taken under this card. This can also be you becoming really very very disciplined with something, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Very devoted to something, even like a new cause or something like that. A lot of you could be connecting with a cause or even like a business or something like that, and you really this time kind of give it your all with this Queen of Hearts. Next, you have the Seven of Hearts, which is a card of love for sure, love coming in, but you can feel a little bit disconnected from love. This can be like the one night stand card, or it could even be just a short relationship coming in. So just be aware of that, number one. But also, if you want a relationship that lasts longer, this card wants you to communicate. It's a card of communication. It's a 7. It wants to be an 8. I always say that these odd numbered cards want to be even numbers. So to turn this into that 8, you have to communicate. You have to communicate with the people around you and also tell people you're in relationships with like what you really want and figure that out. So it's a big card of communication. And finally, you have the Five of Diamonds, which is a really great card, great for starting anything. The Five of Diamonds is all about starting new projects, starting new relationships, starting new spiritual pursuits, anything. It could literally be starting anything. And the Five of Diamonds, it's a really great time to start anything new that you've been thinking about. So if you've been thinking about starting that business, definitely start it under this card. Or if you've been thinking about starting a relationship with somebody, now is the time to exchange it with this card. Also, a great card for those of you that are in sales. So if any of you are in sales or even marketing, it's a really great card for seeing a return on your investment and things like that with any of those fields. So pay attention to that as well. But all in all, actually looks like a good mix. I mean, even if we look at this, you got a good mix of love, good mix of work, and even a good mix of spirituality here. So it should be a rather nice month. So thank you for watching and enjoy your April.